Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel Math1089. 0 to hero. This is the name to this video lecture series. 0 to hero. What is this? Now 0 to hero is a series of videos which is for 11 and 12 grade students initially. Later on I will do videos for lower class students as well as upper class students also. Now in this video lecture series you will find each and every concept from the very scratch. We will discuss each and every concept in great detail. We will solve various types of question. And what are the type of question that we will discuss? First, we will discuss the theoretical concept in great detail along with the illustration so that you can easily understand the concepts. Then we will consider LOD1 type questions or regular type question or VSA type question. Now what is LOD1? Level of difficulty 1. What is VSA? Means very short answer type questions. Then we will take moderate type questions, moderate level of difficulty, that is LOD2, and then very difficult question, that is LOD3. Next to that, case study based question, MCQ type questions, fill in the blanks, true false. So almost all type of questions we will discuss. Also you will find the exercises of the particular chapter. For that, what you need to do, you need to join our Telegram group. You will find the link given in the description box, and the name of our Telegram group is also Math1089. There we will post the exercises for you, and if you have anything to say or if you want to communicate with us, then that is the primary point of contact. So with this note, let's start the first chapter of trigonometry, which is measurement of angle. This particular chapter is useful for any board, whether it is CBSE or ICSE or IB or any other state board. Now for trigonometry, it is very important to discuss the concept of angle first. Now what is an angle or how an angle formed? Consider a ray OA and another ray OB, and the common point of intersection is O. Then we can say that the angle is AOB or BOA or angle O only if no confusion is there. O point is also known as the vertex of the angle, and OA, OB are the arms of the angle. So this is the concept of an angle. In geometry, angles are only of positive measure. Only of positive measure. So plus V means positive. But in trigonometry, the angles can be of positive measure or it can be of negative measure. Now the question is how to define an angle of positive measure and how to define an angle of negative measure. Now they actually been classified with the help of the rotation of a clock. If it is in anti-clockwise sense, then we call it a positive angle. If it is in clockwise sense, then we call that particular angle is negative. For example, suppose OP is the revolving line and after rotation it comes to the point Q. That means the rotation is in clockwise sense. You can find the arrowhead, you can see the arrowhead, and then you can decide that the rotation is in clockwise sense. So we call this particular angle POQ a negative angle. What type of angle? Negative angle. On the other hand, consider the ray OX, and suppose after revolution it moves to Y, then the angle that is XOY is known as the positive angle. It is the positive angle because the rotation is in the anti-clockwise sense. So depending on the rotation of a clock, we can classify an angle into two different types, clockwise, anti-clockwise, and accordingly negative and positive angle. Now moving forward, we will discuss about quadrant. Now what is a quadrant? Consider two perpendicular lines. So suppose I am taking the name as like XX dash and YY dash. So these are two perpendicular lines. Suppose they meet at the point O. Now these two perpendicular lines divide the entire plane into four parts. One part is XOY shaded through green, and we call this as first quadrant. So this portion is known as the first quadrant. Next, YOX dash shaded in yellow color is known as the second quadrant. Third, X dash OY dash shaded in blue is known as the third quadrant, and finally Y dash OX shaded in black is known as fourth quadrant. So there are four quadrants and we call them as first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Recall that a complete angle is equal to 360 degree, a complete revolution. If we divide it into four equal parts, then the measure of each angle becomes 90 degree. From that concept, we can say that if the angle measure is within 0 to 90, so let me write the angle as A. If the angle measure is like 0 to 90 degree, the angle is in the first quadrant. If the measure is like 90 degree to 180 degree, 90 degree to 180 degree, the angle is in the second quadrant. If the measure is like 180 to 270, call that angle to lie in the third quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant the angle measure must be 270 to 360. So for any angle to lie in the first quadrant, the measure should be 0 to 90, for the second 90 to 180, for the third 180 to 270, and for the fourth 270 to 360. With this notation, we will proceed for our further study. So this is the concept of a quadrant. Now, while describing the concept of a quadrant, we just pointed out a complete angle means 360 degree, and in fact in geometry the maximum angle that we can consider is 360 degree, but that is not the case in trigonometry. What I mean to say is this: in trigonometry, angles can be of more than 360 degree. So in trigonometry, angles can be of more than 360 degree. Now how is this possible? For example, suppose this is the ray OA and it started revolving, for example, in anti-clockwise sense. So suppose if it moves like this, one complete rotation done up to this. Now if it again start rotating, then that particular angle is definitely more than 360 degree. Now 2 complete rotation, if it again start, then some 3 complete rotation. So in this way it will move on. The angles in geometry is of measure maximum of 360 degree. So we can write less than or equal to 360 degree, and that is for geometry. Now this is not the case in case of trigonometry. Why? Because in case of trigonometry, the angles can be of measure more than 360 degree also. Suppose a revolving line OA is here, and suppose it revolves in this way, that is started from here and that it started in anti-clockwise direction, and then suppose it stops here. So this is the final position of the revolving line, let it be OB. Then obviously the measurement of this angle OAB is more than 360 degree. And if we suppose that this measurement of this angle, if we assume that, suppose let it be 400 degree, because it is more than 360 degree, so we are assuming it 400 degree. So 400 degree means 360 degree and 40 degree. So 360 degree is nothing but a complete revolution. So 40 degree, this 40 degree will tells us that this angle 400 degree will lie in the first quadrant. So angle 400 degree will lie in the first quadrant. Similarly, if we consider one more ray, suppose OP, and allow it to revolve in the clockwise direction, for example, it is revolving 2 complete rotation and then some other point like this and stops here. And if we join, suppose OQ is the final position of the revolving line OP after rotating 2 complete revolution and some angle. So definitely the angle measure of POQ is more than 720 degree, because it's already given that the 2 complete rotation plus something. Moreover, it rotates in clockwise sense, so the sine of the angle must be negative, and if we assume that only this angle is suppose 120 degree, so another 120 degree we need to add. So it means that angle POQ is equal to minus 720 degree for 2 complete rotation plus 120 degree negative angle. That means the complete measure of this angle is 840 degree. Now it is extremely important to determine in which quadrant this positive angles or the negative angles actually lies. The next concept that we will discuss is about angle measurement. It is very important to learn about angle measurement. What is the angle measurement means? Just now pointed out, a complete angle means 360 degree. Now what is this degree? This degree is an angle measurement. So the first angle measurement that we will consider is degree. Is there any other angle measurement? Yes, that is known as radian measure. Anything else? Yes, that is known as grade measure. So roughly 3 different types of angle measurement: degree measurement, radian measurement and grade measurement. How to define one degree? A right angle. One right angle when divided into 90 equal parts How to form a right angle? Two perpendicular straight lines. So definitely angle POQ is a right angle. Now if angle POQ is divided into 90 equal parts, then each part is known as 1 degree. In another way also we can define it. We know that one complete angle is 360 degree, and if we divide it into 360 equal parts, then each part is known as 1 degree. One complete angle while dividing into 360 equal parts gives us 1 degree. So that is the basic concept of degree. Now this degree can be further classified as minute and second. 1 degree is same as 60 minute. Now this is known for minute. This is the symbol. And 1 minute equal to 60 second. This is the symbol for second. So 1 degree further classified into 60 minute, 1 degree equal to, and 1 minute is equal to 60 second. Let us discuss now about radian. Consider a circle of radius r. So this is a circle of radius r. So I am writing AB as the radius, and suppose the length of AB is r. From the point B, draw an arc of length r. From the point B, draw an arc of length r and call it as D point. Now join A and D. Now join A and D. The angle DAB is now known as 1 radian. That means if the radius of a circle and an arc equal to the radius of the circle, when cut, then the angle made at the center of the circle is known as 1 radian, because AB is the radius and BD arc, the length of this arc is also equal to R. So when we cut an arc equal to the radius, then the angle made at the center is known as 1 radian. So in other words, we can write BAD equal to 1 radian. RAD is the short form. Sometimes we call it like, we write it like 1C. 1C means 1 radian. 1C means 1 radian. And finally, the grade measurement. Though grade measurement nowadays are not that much is in use. So it is like one right angle whose measure is 90 degree, we already know that, divided into 100 equal parts. One right angle divided into 100 equal parts, then each part is known as 1 grade. Each part is known as 1 grade and we call it as 1G. 1Z. Now, what is the relation between degree and radian? What is the relation between degree and radian? That we will consider now. Relation between degree and radian. We all know that circumference of a circle, suppose this is the radius of the circle, let it be OP. OP equal to R I am taking for the timing. Then what will be the circumference C? It is 2 pi R, because that is the formula for circumference of the circle. In particular, if R is equal to 1 unit, then what is the circumference? It is equal to 2 pi. Fine. But what about a complete angle? A complete angle is equal to 360 degree. A complete angle is equal to 360 degree. So in other words, we can write like 2 pi radian equal to 360 degree. Why is this happening? Because the circumference of the circle whose radius is 1 unit is equal to 2 pi. That means one complete revolution. 2 pi is equal to one complete revolution, and circumference is same as if we start from the point P and move in this way and ends at the point P again, then this is known as the circumference of this circle, and that is same as a complete revolution, that is 360 degree. So in other words, what we can write, 2 pi radian equal to 360 degree, that is same as pi radian equal to 180 degree. We are dividing it by 2 only. 2 pi radian equal to 360 degree, so pi radian equal to 180 degree. So the most important relation, is pi radian equal to 180 degree. Now from here we can find the value of 1 radian also. 1 radian, that is same as 1c. What is the value of this? 180 by pi degree. So what is the value of 1 radian in degree measure? So this is equal to 180 into 7 by 22 degree. Now after calculation we will find this value equal to 57 degree 16 minute approximately. So this is another very important relation. 1 radian is equal to 57 degree 16 minute approximately. On the other hand, if someone wants to know the relation between degree and radian, in the same format, we know that 180 degree equal to pi radian. So what about 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radian? Pi by 180 radian. Now what is the value of pi? 22 by 7 into 180 radian, that means we can write C, and this is approximately equal to 0.17. 0.017, the approximate value. So this much radian. So 1 degree equal to 0.017 radian. So these are the two very important relation we find out. Now one question right now we will consider. Often you will find this question here and there. Which one is greater? Which one is greater, 1 degree or 1 radian? Which one is greater, 1 degree or 1 radian? Obviously 1 degree equal to 0.017 radian. 1 degree equal to 0.017 radian, or you can consider 1 radian equal to 57 degree 16 minutes. So it's better to consider this, that 1 radian equal to 57 degree 16 minute approximately. So obviously which one is bigger? 1 radian is bigger than 1 degree. We now consider few conversion of common angles from degree to radian. So degree to radian, we will convert the degree measure into the corresponding radian measure. For example, 0 degree, obviously it's 0 radian. Suppose 10 degree, it is equal to pi by 18 radian. Suppose it is 15 degree, then it is pi by 12 radian. Suppose it is 18 degree, then it is pi by 10 radian. Suppose it is 22 and half degree, then it is pi by 8 radian. If it is 30 degree, pi by 6. If it is 36 degree, pi by 5. If it is 45 degree, pi by 4. If it is 60 degree, pi by 3. If it is 75 degree, 5 pi by 12. If it is 90 degree, pi by 4. 90 degree, pi by 2. 180 degree, pi. 120 degree, 2 pi by 3. 135 degree, 3 pi by 4. 270 degree, 3 pi by 2, and 360 degree, 2 pi. So these relations will find extremely useful while solving various questions and answers in future. Now it's the time to consider few questions and answers from this particular thing that we already did. So first question is this: in which quadrant the angle 1190 degree lie? In which quadrant? So we need to find the quadrant. In which quadrant 1190 degree will fall? Now how to do this type of question? To do this type of question, first we will divide 1190 degree by 360. We can find this thing. So 1110 as remainder. As a result, we can write 1190 degree is equal to 3 into 360 degree plus 1110 degree. Now we can write this as 3 into 360 degree, and 360 degree is the complete angle. Then this 190 degree angle, we can write it like 90 degree plus 20 degree. 90 degree is a right angle and 20 degree angle. So if we draw a diagram now, we can see that 1190 degree angle is a positive angle. Positive angle means the rotation must be in the anti-clockwise direction. Rotation must be in the anti-clockwise direction. So consider the rotation. So 3 complete rotation. 1 complete rotation done. 2 complete rotation done. 3 complete rotation done. Fine. Then 90 degree angle. 90 degree means 1 right angle. So let me change the color to green. 1 right angle is this one. This is 1 right angle. And a 20 degree angle. That means roughly up to this. So the revolving line OX, after rotating 3 complete revolution 190 degree, it will come to this point. The position is OY. The final position is OY, and definitely this angle lies in the second quadrant, because where the terminal ray falls in, it's in the second quadrant. So definitely this angle will lie in the second quadrant. Now for the second question, we will consider a negative angle. So the second question is, suppose I am taking minus 1930 degree. In which quadrant this angle falls? We need to find it out. In which quadrant? First, second, third or fourth? So what we will do, first we will ignore the negative sign. Ignore the negative sign and divide 1930 degree by 360 degree. So when we divide this, we will find 130 degree, something like that. As a result, we can write minus 1930 degree equal to 5 times 360 degree and 130 degree. That is same as 5 times 360 degree, then 190 degree, then 140 degree. So what is the meaning of this? So 5 times 360 degree, then 190 degree, then 40 degree, and all these rotations are in the clockwise sense because the angle itself is negative. So what you will do, draw two perpendicular lines. Okay, suppose initially the revolving line OX rotating through the clockwise direction, one complete rotation, done. Second rotation, done. Third rotation, done. Fourth rotation, done. Fifth rotation, done. Then another 90 degree, that means in green color you can see the rotations in green color. So this is the 90 degree. Not only that, a small amount of 40 degree also. So now OX is at the point, the final position of OX is at OZ, that too in clockwise sense. That too is in clockwise sense. So where the angle will fall, because this quadrant is the third quadrant, because this is the third quadrant, the angle will fall in the third quadrant. We now convert the radian measure into the degree measure. So next concept is to change from radian to degree. Consider the first example. Suppose 2 pi by 15 is an angle given in radian measure. 2 pi by 15. We need to convert it into degree. Now 2 pi by 15 means we are talking about the radian. We are talking about the radian. Now what is the value of 1 radian? 180 by pi. 180 by pi degree. So while converting from radian to degree, what I need to do? 2 pi by 15 into 180 by pi. We need to multiply by this quantity and we will put 1 degree symbol. So you can see the change from radian to degree, we need to multiply by 180 divided by pi. So first cancellation of pi and pi. Second thing, 15 and 180, if we cancel we will get 12. So what actually will remain? 12 here and 2 here. So we will multiply them together so that we will get 24 degree. As a result, 2 pi by 15 radian means 24 degree. Second example, minus 5 pi by 6. Now this is a negative angle, that is same as minus 5 pi by 6 radian we will multiply this 5 pi by 6 into 180 by pi, because we know that 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degree. Please have a look the conversion from radian to degree, and we will multiply by this factor 180 by pi. So obviously pi and pi cancel. This 6 and 180 gives us 30. So two things are there, one is 5, another one is 30, and we need to multiply them together so that 150 degree with a negative sign. So let me put a negative sign here. So this is equal to minus 150 degree. Next question, only 6 means 6 radian we are talking about. 6 radian we are talking about. And what is the meaning of 6 radian? While converting, we need to multiply it by 180 divided by pi, that much degree. 180 by pi, that much degree. That is equal to 6 into 180 into 7 by 22. Why this 7 and 22? Because of the fact that pi equal to 22 by 7. So pi equal to 22 by 7. That's why. After calculation, we can find it like 343 whole 7 by 11 degree after simplification. One simplification that we can do is cancel this 6 by 2 and 22 by 11. 22 by 2, then you will find 11. So as a result, after calculation, we can find 343 whole 7 by 11 degree. Finally, let us consider this example, that minus 2 radian. Minus 2 radian. So once again, it is same as 180 by pi into 2 with a negative sign, this much degree. And this is same as 180 into 2 into 7 by 22 degree. Then cancel it by 2 and 22 gives us 11. After simplification, we will find 114 whole 6 by 11 degree. So this is the way how we can convert an angle given in radian measure to an angle in degree. Our next concept is from degree to radian. So next concept, angles given in degree, we need to convert angle in radian. Angles given in degree measure, we need to convert it into radian. Suppose 340 degree. Suppose 340 degree. How to convert it into radian? Because we know that 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radian. So 340 into pi by 180 radian. Little bit of calculation, 0, 0 cancel, by 2 it will become 17. So simply multiply 17 and pi, which is equal to 17 pi by 9 radian, and we normally write it like 17 pi by 9 only. Next, we will consider an example which involves minute. Suppose 40 degree 20 minute. 40 degree 20 minute. Now before we proceed, what is the value of 20 minute? We know that 60 minute is equal to 1 degree. So 20 minute is equal to 20 by 60 degree. That is same as, after calculation, 1 by 3 degree. Now with the help of this, we can write 40 whole 1 by 3 degree which is equal to 121 by 3 degree. Now as before, 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radian. So this is equal to 121 by 3 into pi by 180 c. So 121 by 3 into pi by 180 c, which is equal to 121 pi by 540. 121 pi by 540 radian. And the last example, let us consider. Suppose minus 37 degree and 20 minute. So as before, 20 minute is equal to 1 by 3 degree. So what you can write, minus 37 whole 1 by 3 degree, that is equal to 112 by 3 degree, same as 112 by 3 into pi by 180 radian. Now a little bit of calculation. This can be 45 if we cancel it by 4. This will be 28. So that is same as minus 28 pi by 135. Minus 28 pi by 135. So this is the required radian measure of the corresponding degree measure.